I want to come on here and make a video real quick. So, okay. So this is the message that I know for sure this is for someone. Someone needs this. You are in a state where you're doing your best to be the best version of yourself. But you have a few things that's holding you back that cause you to have information, know what you need to do, but still slip into old patterns. This it is not enough to have information and wisdom and to not use it. It's only so far that you're going to be able to get without actually applying it. The reason why we have so much problems with trying to execute our ideas or trying to execute life in general is because we're trying to do it with being validated. There's no need for me or you to be validated by what we know, what we've experienced through our life. I don't have to tell you what you're doing wrong or right. You know it. And I know for sure if we tackle the things that we know and to not run away from our own power, you are a high conscious individual, whatever you want to call it. You want to call yourself God, you want to call yourself a higher being, whatever you want to call it, what fits for you, own that shit. There is no room now that we have to sit up here and be dependable on other people. I'm seeing now that when I try to depend on other people to solve my problems, like my dad or other people, it doesn't make me proud of myself to say, you know what, I've been able to get through this and to move past it. Not saying without help, but with my own help, help that comes from me. I am here to help myself. All these teachings from Jesus all the way down to Buddha was teachings to help you transcend your own ignorance, transcend your own environment. You are not your environment. If you in the hood, you can soar in the hood. What you're gonna have to do is isolate yourself and get focused. Focus is gonna be the enemy to not being disciplined. And discipline is going to be your friend or your enemy to your stagnation. I know what I need to do, which is sit here and learn. And I'm proud of myself for doing that. And I know I want you to be proud of yourself for sitting down, disciplining yourself to learn something. Whether that's a skill, whether that's you activating on an idea or task, meditation, whatever that may be. And I say this for one, if you can't sit down and meditate for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, you have no discipline. You have no discipline because you're not able to sit your mind still and focus on one thing. And that's the only thing that in this reality that we have to understand is where our energy flows in our mind, energy goes. If I focus on my problems for the next 15 minutes and sit here and talk about my problems, I am going to get more problems within myself and my body by raising my blood pressure, which is expanding the vessels that are in my body, which is causing more stress on my nervous system, which is not allowing me to think clearly because I'm not getting enough oxygen in my brain. The breath of life is life. Air is life. And the way that you're able to reach a higher consciousness is just through breath. It's nothing else. You're not going to reach a higher consciousness by reading a book. You're just going to get more information. So it's kind of like with a baby. A baby is not completely born from sperm. Sperm is just information from the man's DNA to communicate to the woman's vagina that, hey, it's time to create. And that seed is going to manifest as an egg, and it's going to get sterilized, and it's going to grow. That seed has been planted, but it still needs to grow. How do you make the baby grow? You feed it. You feed it. You have to feed yourself with mental food, not physical food, because we're overindulging in that. When you're so fixated on food, sex, money, drugs, that is your lower three chakras that haven't been solidified and that you're still surviving on. You do not need those things. What you need is higher consciousness to get you to think a certain way that you've never thought about before, in a way that you've never thought. Because why? Your thoughts produce your words with your emotion. That gives it conviction. That makes it real. The only way that you're able to convince yourself that you're good at anything is by the subconscious mind reprogramming, which you have to replay. You have to replay loops in your head. You have to tell yourself loops in your head, just like a song. I get money. 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 That's called a loop. Oh, it's called the chorus. So in the song, you have the chorus, then you have the verse. The chorus is I get money. I get money. I get money. I get money. Then the verse would be, man, I'm the man. I'm the man with the plan. I'm a young rich nigga and I'm trying to get them bands. That's the message. Then after that, you go to I get money. I get money. I get money. I get money. Or one song that I know we know is get money, fuck bitches, get money, fuck niggas, get money, fuck bitches, get money, fuck niggas. So you see, you had get money, fuck niggas, get money, fuck bitches. That's how you know that song so well, because it repeatedly plays the chorus over and over again. So your life and the situations you've been through has been playing over and over again. Nigga, you are in control because you are the one that is spitting the verse. You the one spitting the verse. Spit the verse. I am that nigga. I am him. I am the best. Ain't nothing like the rest. I can pass the test. There is no medicine that you need. I promise you that. That is something that I've been through. When I got in CPS, they gave me Seroquel and Trazodone because they said I have ADHD and I got anger issues. No, I just came from a traumatic background. My dad was beating me my whole life. Of course I'm mad as fuck. I had to sit up here and watch other kids have good lives, have good moms and dads. They go to work, come back, get all the shit that they need, and I'm sitting over here struggling wearing Skechers. So what you mean I got anger problem? Yes, the fuck I do. I've been without the resources that I properly need to grow as a person. You have too. That's why you so fucking mad. That's why you so reactive. That's why you complain all the time. Because you didn't get the tools that you know you needed. That if you did, if you got the resources, if you got the tools, you'd be straight. Exactly. So the only thing that is stopping us is not my environment. What is stopping me is my mind, and I'm gonna show you why. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I gave it to my girl. But I got another one. Go get the book, the Kabbalion, the Seven Hermetic Principles. And the first law of that principle is that the first principle is called the principle of mentalism. The principle of mentalism states that the mind is all and the universe is mental. And all substantial reality that we call the physical world is an aftermath, an afterthought of the mind. Just like this phone, just like this computer, just like this camera, just like this room, it was thought in someone's mind first. An idea is sent to you for you. Ideas are not sent to you just for them to be ideas. If you don't use that idea, the conscious collective or the universe will send it to someone else. That's why you may have had an idea, thought about it, didn't know how to figure it out, and you left it alone. Then you may see somebody else with that same fucking idea, and you're like, how the fuck did they know? Because they took action on the things that their mind gave them, that God gave you. God gives you ideas. And when you don't follow those ideas and God consistently sees that you're not following those ideas, he gives you something a little bit more challenging. So he may give you a bad idea. God does these things. God gives you bad ideas. God gives you evil thoughts. Y'all think it's the devil. It's God. God is testing us because we're in a place of growth. If you're on earth and you a seed and I plant you in earth, what are you supposed to do? Grow. Especially if I'm watering you. If you're watering yourself. If you're nurturing yourself. If you're taking care of your health. We only supposed to eat one time a day. So most of us are eating 3, 4, 5 big fucking meals and we're sitting here like, damn, I'm not losing weight. I'm not really clear-headed. I'm emotionally reactive all the time. One, you're addicted to sugar. You got too much sugar in your system. You got too much sugar in your system. You get these cravings, and then when you don't fulfill those cravings, it puts you in a bad mood. These things are part of your lower 3 chakras. You have red, orange, yellow, and green. Red is your root. Orange is your solar. Yellow is your sacral. You know what I'm saying? So you have these lower 3. Then you got the 1. Then you got the upper 3. 1, 2, 3. The middle point is the middle point is the crossroads. So this is where you get the cross from. The crossroads is you. You have once you've disciplined yourself, once you've owned up to your trauma, once you've done something that you feel complete in your life that you're doing that allows you to fulfill yourself, then you can start moving into love, giving. Because you've done so much work on yourself, you're able to move past what you want and start to give back to this reality because you understand that you're creating this reality. Regardless if you think old boy is top dog or old dude is top dog, no, you top dog. You are the Jedi. You are the master. I promise you that. And I don't want you to go through no other lifetime, which would be today, without knowing that you are the one making your life the way it is. And there is something that you can do to make that shit better. 100%. One thing that I would say, meditation, bro. Getting to know yourself. What is it? It's in here in one of these places. Proverbs, Isaiah. Let's see. All right. So this is something that Jesus was saying. And this is what none of your preachers or any preachers are telling you. I know this from experience. I have a fish guy cleaner, and I told him, it's like, yo, he asked me, it's like, what are you doing? I'm over here taking some tea for my brain. I'm about to meditate. Meditate? That sounds like some dark evil shit. Boom, off the rip. Understood that this right here, this person I'm talking to is an NPC and he's ignorant and scared. Scared. Most people are scared. They're scared. You want to know why they are scared? Because they do not enter into themselves. This is what your Bible says. And I'm not a Christian, but I understand the teachings. Just like if I was to go read the Bhagavad Gita for Indians, Krishna, all that stuff, they're gonna have this same fucking thing in it. Because it's all the same all over the place, because it all came from one source. All this information came from one source, and everyone all over the world came to this one source, got this information, and made it usable for their people for their time. So, Luke chapter 11, verse 52. Woe unto you, lawyers, for ye have taken away the key of knowledge. Ye enter not into yourselves, and them that were entering in ye hindered. You don't know what the fuck that mean. I'm gonna tell you. Woe unto you. Hey, my nigga. Yo, what's up? What y'all got going on? Y'all keep taking away the information that people need, and y'all not really giving it back to them. Motherfucker come and tell y'all to meditate. Y'all talking about this shit evil. This is the shit that gets you connected to God. What the fuck is you talking about? See, we think that that's what was said by Jesus word for word. No, Jesus was a nigga, and he did not like Christians. He did not like religion. And he stood up to these niggas, stood up to the lawyers. The lawyers was the priest and the people that held the knowledge that gave it to the people. Your priest, your preacher is a lawyer for God. He's a lawyer. Woe unto you lawyers, for you lawyers have taken away the key of knowledge. You have taken away the key of knowledge from the people, because you have not entered into yourself, and you have hindered the rest of the people to enter in themselves, because you fear what you don't understand. You don't understand yourself, so you fear yourself. You feel your neighbor, you feel your cousin, you feel the nigga walking down the street when he chilling. You are fearful, because ye have not entered into thyself and have not connected with God. If you're not meditating, you're not connecting with God. Praying is not connecting with God. Praying is praying, begging. Begging. That's begging. Please, please, God. I promise I won't do nothing so much. I promise I'm going to get my life together. God, if you could just help me with my rent, I'll make sure to go to church every day. God, I thank you so much. You are the most holiest of thou. You are the king. You are the king of kings. What the fuck is that going to do for you? God said that shit don't do nothing for you. I'm telling you, God said that does not do anything for you, and he is tired of you begging him to save yourself, for him to save you. That's what God said. He said he is tired of hearing billions, trillions of people begging him to help you, when he's giving you the keys of knowledge, but you have not went into yourself and found the answer. You waiting for you waiting for Allah to come down and tell you. You waiting for Minister Farrakhan to come tell you niggas what to do. Y'all, you waiting for Billy Carson to tell you niggas what to do. You waiting for all these people that don't give a damn about you, don't know you, waiting for them to save you. They can't come and save you. No one can save you. You save yourself by realizing that you the problem. You the problem. We are the problem. That we don't need our hands held to get some shit done. I don't need nobody to hold my hand to get nothing done. I know what I need to get done, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm trying to find something else for y'all. think it's Isaiah. I think it's Isaiah. Yeah, it's Isaiah. It's Isaiah. Esther. Easter. I do believe it's Isaiah. I think it's Isaiah. Isaiah's in the back over here. James. This is James. Luke. Isaiah. Found it. All right. So remember when I told you that even your negative thoughts, positive thoughts, they all come from one source and they're sending it to you because they're trying to see how you're gonna react to them. I'm about to show you that shit. So you think that the cause for mental illness, bad shit happening, you think that it's the devil. I am about to prove to you that there is no motherfucking devil, that Jesus and the devil was an analogy. Let's go look up the word analogy. What is an analogy? Is a comparison between two things that are different but share some similarities used to explain or to clarify an idea. They were trying to clarify an idea using Jesus and the devil. That's why they say, that's why I say, Satan, ye get behind me. He's telling him to get behind him, which is his subconscious mind, and to use the conscious mind, which tells you what to do right. The war is not between any physical demons or anything physical with your partner. No, you are dealing with your own mind, and I want you to understand that you're fighting yourself, that your partner is a reflection of you, and that you're fighting yourself. Everything, we're fighting ourselves. Politicians fighting with the Republicans. Do you not know that they all answer to the same person? That they all meet up? All of them. Politicians, Republicans, off the camera, they cool people with each other. They understand that we fell into division, individual. We are individual duals. Even though you are yourself, you have a dual nature, positive, negative. That's just that's just how it is. And the way that we have to balance that is that we have to balance our lower nature, our beastly nature, and to raise ourselves to the higher conscious level of nature, which allows for love, which allows for peace, which allows for understanding, which allows for growth, because we don't have to sit up here and lie about things that we want to lie about because we don't want to be accountable for them. I'm telling you that even me, I need to be a better person. I need to become a better leader for myself if I want to start a family. And I didn't have my dad, and I'm telling you that these are the things that we need to do. I am my dad. I am me. I am myself, and I have to teach myself these things. And I'm not sitting up here to teach you. I'm just a voice for you to go to the information. You ain't got to come to me. I am not the end all, the be all. I'm not trying to become the famous talker. I just want to come, share my information. I hope this helped y'all, and I hope you have a good day. I'll do my best to be more consistent. Have a good day. I hope you learned something. The mind is all, the universe is mental. What you believe in your heart and think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, then eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Rewatch this video over it again. And go watch my other videos. Subscribe, like, comment. Thank you.